What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Phil. In case you're clicking this video for the first time, you are very much welcome. I'm so happy to be back with an amazing easy recipe. Today we are doing Katmer. In this week's series of attempting wild recipes, we are making Turkish flatbread known as Katmer. I tried this for the first time and let me tell you guys, I really loved it. It's similar to our Kenyan chapati. It's similar the way we make our Kenyan chapati, but this one is super flaky, super soft. You are really going to enjoy this with your curries, with your stews, and it only requires 4 ingredients. I've listed the ingredients in the description box down below, so don't forget to check on that. You can go ahead and serve this as the way it is because the way it is soft, you can finish this without any stew, without any thing on the side. So I love serving mine with some stews or some curries. You can go ahead and serve it with whatever you want. I really enjoy this. Hope you guys make it as well. And before you get started, I just want to thank you for being here, for watching my videos, for making my recipes. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more of my amazing recipes. So anyway guys, let's jump into the recipe. Okay guys, making this is pretty simple as I've mentioned earlier. So you'll just need 3 cups of all-purpose flour. To that I've added 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm going ahead to mix that. Next here I'm going to add some warm water. So I'm using 1 cup of warm water. So I'm just quickly going in with my spatula. I'm mixing this just to get the dough together, and after that I'm just gonna go in with my hand and I'm going to knead this for about 5 minutes or until the dough is stiff and soft. So remember guys, I've listed the ingredients for this recipe in the description box down below. Don't forget to check on that. And also if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more of my amazing recipes. So let's go back to our dough. As you can see, I'm just using my clean hand to knead that. If you have a dough mixer, the better. You can just mix everything in a dough mixer, which will actually make this process very much easier. So for our next step, we're just going to cover this dough and let it rest for about 5 minutes. Letting the dough rest helps the gluten that's in the flour loosen up and unwind. This will give you a very soft dough, which we need for this recipe, and also the final product always comes out amazing. You'll always have soft bread or soft katmer. Next, you'll transfer the dough to a flat surface and then you just sprinkle a bit of flour. We're going to quickly knead this. This will take about 3 to 5 minutes. And our dough is ready. As you can see, it's looking pretty soft, and you'll know it's ready when you just poke it and it comes right back up. So next we're just going to cut this into smaller pieces. I cut mine into 6 pieces, so this dough will give you at least 6 to 8 pieces. So once you're done cutting that, you're going to just use your hands to make them into nice round balls. At least make them be equal. If you have a measuring scale, you can measure them to the same size, but since we don't have a measuring scale, I'm just using my hands to at least make them equal. Next, you have a flat plate. I'm going to lightly flour it. This is to prevent the dough from sticking to the plate. And then you're going to place the round dough balls on the plate. We're just gonna let them sit there as we are rolling out each dough ball. So this dough really dries out very fast. So what you'll do, you'll just cover your plate with a kitchen paper, or if you have a kitchen towel, it will help. This will prevent them from drying out. Once you're done, place that aside and you'll quickly melt half a cup of unsalted butter. This recipe requires butter because it makes the katmer very soft and easy to tear. But many of you will be like, oh Phil, butter is very expensive. So no worry guys, you can just use some vegetable oil. It will still come out fine. So next we're just going to roll out each dough. So just flour your working space and then you're gonna take each dough, you're going to roll it out until it's very thin. So make sure you have a bigger working space. That is how thin your rolled out dough should be, like you can almost see through it. So next you're going to spread the melted butter. So make sure all parts of that dough are covered with the melted butter. So the next part is very interesting. It's such an amazing technique. So you just need a glass like this and then you're going to place it at the center of the dough. This is just to guide you when cutting the dough. And you're going to take your knife, you're going to cut it into smaller slits about 7 times. Once you're done, take out the glass and then you're going to wrap the dough just the way I'm doing it here. This one is so amazing. So this is the reason why you have so many layers in your katmer. And also another thing is you can always fill this dough with anything. You can have some filling and just put it at the center and then just wrap it around and roll it out and cook it. But since you're making plain katmer, we're just going to do it plain the way you're doing it here. So once you're done wrapping it, you'll make sure that you've sealed everything together, as you see the way I'm doing with my fingers. And that's just it. You're going to place that aside. Next you're going to continue with the other remaining dough balls. One thing I want to put across real quick is that when you're done layering them up, put them on a plate and then cover them again. This is just to make sure that they don't dry up, because this dough, as I mentioned earlier, dries up really quickly, and also covering them will always maintain the softness. So you'll continue making the other remaining dough balls until you're all done. Also, if you're watching this and you're from another country, I would love to know which type of bread you want me to try from your country, or I would love to try anything because I like making any type of bread. I've made roti canai before and that was my favorite. It topped my list. It's actually an Indian bread and you guys really loved it. And if you want to get the recipe, I'll actually link it at the end of this video. I've also made our chapati, our Kenyan chapati. I'll also link it at the end of this video. So yeah guys, go ahead, tell me what type of bread you want me to try. And one thing I've come to realize is that when making flatbreads from any country, we actually have a lot in common. Like maybe the instructions or the method for making the flatbread is the same. The only thing that is different is the ingredients that is used. And I really love that because it really connects us as people from different places with different cultures. And I remember sometimes back I made our Kenyan chapati, and the comments from that video, you guys, like some of you were commenting that is not chapati, or that is paratha, that is roti. And I just had to explain everything, that's how we make our chapati here in my country. And the thing is, I really loved how so many people came out with their different opinions, because it enlightened me on how common and similar we are when it comes to making recipes, especially this type of flatbreads. So anyway guys, I would love to hear what type of bread you want me to make next. And now back to our recipe of the day. We're going to cook our katmer. So next we're going to roll them out again. So you lightly flour your working space, then you'll take your rolling pin, you're going to roll this to a nice round circle. This time round, don't make it too thin, just make it the size of our chapati, the way we make our chapatis here. And once you're done, we're just going to cook this. So you'll have your pan over medium heat. You can use any flat pan that you have, and then next you're going to spread it with a bit of oil. So I'm using vegetable oil, and then you're going to place your rolled out dough. You're going to cook this while turning for about 3 to 5 minutes until it has a nice golden brown texture on the outside. So the perfect way to cooking this is just turning it around using your flat spatula, as you can see the way I'm doing it here. And also you'll be applying more oil to the other side as well. So keep on cooking this. As I've said before, it will just take you 3 to 5 minutes. Make sure you don't burn it, and make sure you're not using high heat. Yeah, so as you can see, our katmer is ready. It's looking amazing. So just remove it from the pan, set that aside, and make sure you put it inside a closed container. You can use your bowl or something, but make sure it's covered, because they also dry out very fast if they are not covered. So you remove that and continue with the other remaining dough balls. And that's just it, guys. These are ready to serve, and as I mentioned earlier, just make sure that you keep them covered. This will keep them soft every single time you want to serve. So go ahead and try it. You can serve this with some curries, with some stews, or whatever you want. So I hope you try it, and I hope you enjoy. And that's all I'm making today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching it, and I hope you are going to make yourself this amazing Katmer bread. If you tried, don't forget to tell me how yours came out in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more of my amazing recipes. We can always connect on Instagram or on TikTok at feels_kitchen. So till my next video, guys, bye.